Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Scarfinger, and today I'm here with the Poohbear. Say hello to the people, Poohbear.
Hello.
And we are going to start our series on Banished. Now, Banished is a village builder game, and it is by Shining Rock Software, and it's you basically start off with a village, and it's pretty much a village when you finish. It's a resource management game where you have to keep a close eye on everything that your people are eating, what they're wearing, the tools that they use, that kind of stuff, and like you have to keep your eye on population rates and all that kind of stuff because things can go very, very, very wrong. Now, for the purposes of this video, I turned off the mods because the Colonial Charter mods add a lot to the game and lets you progress past the village stage and into more colonial era things. So, but for the purposes of this, we're going to turn that off. So we're going to start. Really? We're going to start a new video. And we're going to start a new village.
Yay.
Don't you want to play the game, actually?
Yay.
Play the game and press the word new. Okay, so the town, you can change the town name to whatever you want it to be. You can't, the video is recording.
I know.
So you got to come up with something like now. Don't you want to capitalize the P?
No. There we go.
Okay, so we are recording. The terrain type is going to be valleys. We'll keep it on medium. Mild climate. Disasters on. Starting conditions. Now, normally when you start this game, in order to get the flow of the game, you start off on easy. But we are not going to start off on easy because that's not what we're going to do. We're going to put this on medium.
Oh.
Because the difference between easy and medium is easy gives you a lot of stuff, food, firewood, and all of that kind of stuff. And it also starts you off with houses already built. And you get your seeds and stuff, and then it also gives you some sort of an animal as a herd, but we need to work up to that. So when you put it on medium, it doesn't give you all of that. It gives you a storage barn, but you have to in a few seeds, but you have to get the rest to yourself, and that's how we're gonna do this. Okay. So I mean, this has been up here so long, so you can see the map seed if you want to play along. And Poohbear, you press OK. You know they can see the mouse, right? So when you're going all over the screen, they can actually see you going all over the screen with the mouse.
I know, but the mouse is so weird. It's different. It's so squiggly.
Okay, press the space bar. Okay, space bar pauses the game.
Okay.
So, first thing you want to do is hit that.
The thing bobber, this?
Yes.
Okay.
So you want to hit that first report?
This one?
Yep. This gives you an overview of everything. It tells you the main stuff that you have, how much food you have, your people's happiness, your people's health, and all of that stuff. It also tells you that right now you have 19 people without houses. Okay. So you have to start thinking about houses. Okay, so then you want to press, I think it's this one. Is it that one? Uh-huh. Okay, now you want to grab that and bring that down to the bottom.
Okay.
This gives you an idea of what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want that one.
This one?
Yes. that one. And you want to bring that into your right corner. Watch out on the edge of the screen because it's going to move it. Just drop it and stop. There you go. Pull down. You can WASD also.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, the first thing you need to do, you need to, they need a food source.
Yeah.
They need houses. They need a builder so he can build the houses.
Okay.
And you need, you already got somewhere to put the stuff, but you're going to need people to actually cut down all of the trees and all of that stuff. So, first thing you need to do is get a food source.
Food source.
For the purposes of today, we are going to do fishing. So you're going to click the apple.
Right here.
And the fish.
Right here.
Yep.
Fishing dock.
Okay. Go. Move it over. Oh, did you press it?
Yeah. Did.
Now move your mouse over to the edge of the water.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Now I think R is to rotate.
Yep.
Rotating again. Now it goes green when you can put it down. These arrows right here is where you can put a road.
Okay.
So you need to go to a place where it's all green.
Wait.
Okay, now you've done it. Yep. Okay. Now you can just close that. Yeah, click that.
Okay.
Turn it off. Okay, so now you got a fishing dock down.
It's not.
They have to build it.
Oh.
They have to build it. Now you need houses.
Houses.
So houses are there.
Okay.
And you want the first house. You want just a wooden house. And so now you have to put where your houses are gonna go. You probably want them in that area. You're going to need, there's about 4 to 5 people per house. Keep in mind, that's the road. So how they travel depends on how you put this down. So
okay.
that's what you put one down.
One.
You're gonna need 4 to 5. Keep in mind that space is going to be a concern if you don't.
I think I messed up there.
Do you need to cancel it?
Yeah.
Okay, click on it. Click on that. Can you click on it there, or you need to exit out of this first? Click on it. And actually, no, it's this thing that these things are blocking. It's that one right there.
This one?
It's that.
Okay.
You just drag it across.
Ooh.
And now it's gone.
Okay. And then
You just rotated the screen a little bit, so I hope you... Now go back to the houses.
how do I rotate the screen back?
I don't know what you pressed. Which is it W and E to rotate the screen? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Q and E. That's the same place you just took one away from.
No, it's not. The other one was like that. It was right there.
Okay, fine.
Okay. And then that one was right there. Boom. Wait, hold on. How many spaces were there?
It's 2 spaces in between. I don't know why you put them 2 spaces in between, but okay.
And then how many more?
You're gonna need 4 total. At least 4.
Oh, I messed up again.
It doesn't matter. Just put it down. And they have different shapes, so it might if you press the F key, the house changes shape. So the shape may be differently. So just put a house down. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. Okay. So you have that. And now you need to set your people to work. You need laborers to work. Right now you have 10 adults.
10 adults.
And children do not work. So you can see you have 19 people total. You have 10 adults. This will be when you build a school. These are how many people will be in school. And then that's how many kids you have.
Okay.
So, if you want to, you can put down a school, but I would pause that for now. Just let them build this stuff. So what you need to do is go over here, and you need 2 people to be builders.
Build. So do I...
The up arrow right there. 1, 2. And you can see it took away from your laborers. Everybody, when they become working age, they become a laborer.
Okay.
So, and you assign them jobs. So
I just assign random people?
Yes, it just automatically, it assigns adults jobs. Okay, so now you need something for everyone else to do. And you're going to click that right there.
This?
Yep. And you're going to press that one, remove resources, the second one. Okay, now pull back a little bit. Now I need you to drag a box past all of this stuff, and then click and drag.
Oh.
Click and drag across that area. Not the area. You need to click the trees and stuff, genius.
Oh.
You see where the red pops up? That's what you need to do. You already did that, so it doesn't show up again. But they're going to gather the trees and the rocks and the iron from the ground. They're going to pick that up and they're going to put it in the stockpile. And this is the stuff that they're going to build the houses and the thing out of. Okay, so now press the space bar. Okay, so while they get started, you're also going to need firewood for the winter. So what you're going to do is you're going to go there. I think it's here.
Right here?
Yep. Okay. And you need a fire cutter, a wood cutter, and you need to place your wood cutter somewhere. The wood cutter is very important because they will freeze to death in the winter.
Okay.
You want to move it down 1. Put a space. Yeah, keep that space in between so you can put a road in there if you need to.
Click it?
Put it down 1. There. Okay.
Okay. I keep getting confused because it just puts like a little shade thing, and I'm like, did I put it down? Is it
when all of the stuff is delivered, when they deliver all of the ingredients to make the stuff, then they will put the frame at the bottom of it, and then that's when the builders will come and build it up.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do right now, you can right click to get rid of stuff too. When you have something up, we're gonna change the speed real quick. We're gonna put it on 5 and let them do their thing.
That's literally very. That's probably more faster than when I play Sims.
I normally play on 5, but you have to be careful and you have to make sure that everything is working right. Because if everything is not working right, then you can miss something. Okay. I'll press the space bar to pause.
Oh.
Now the fishery is built.
The fishing dock.
So now you have to assign. You have to assign 1 or 2 people to be fishermen.
So right there, here are 2 people.
Yep.
1 horse.
Yep.
Okay. Now we only have 6 laborers.
Yep. You only have 6 laborers, but you know you need them to move into their houses, and then they're going to have kids, and then the kids are going to grow to adults. Here's the problem with having kids around.
Yep.
Kids don't do anything but eat food. They don't work, and they generally don't help. So only thing they do is eat food. Well, you have to have enough food for all of your people, or they're going to start dying.
Ugh.
So, but if kids don't go to school and they become an adult, they become worse of a worker.
Like dumb.
Yeah, they're not very smart. So things will happen to them, like they will end up dying from, like, if you have them work in a quarry, like they'll get crushed under a rock or something like that. Like, it's stupid stuff happen to them. But if they go to school, then they become better workers.
Okay. So I have to pay attention to that.
Yeah. So what you might want to do is to build a school.
But where am I going to build it?
You have all of this land. You can build it wherever you want to. See, you have all that land. But you want to keep it close for now. But you'll change as soon as you build stuff up. All right.
Yeah, but we still need all this land gone
No, you don't.
What?
Why do you need all the land gone?
Not all of it, but some of it, because this can't fit a school.
Yes, it can.
How? Put it right there or something?
It doesn't matter. The school is that big, Poohbear.
Oh, I thought it was going to be bigger than that.
All right, so here's what we'll do. We'll put the school down. We'll put the school down right here, and then we will click on it and we will pause it. That means they won't work on it until we unpause it. But now we need to work on some. We need to work on some other stuff, because eventually you're going to need. Eventually you're going to run out of clothes and you're going to run out of tools. So once this is straight, once you get past your first winter, we can pause this for right now. Once you get past your first winter, then you're going to need. You're really going to need a lot of. You're going to need a blacksmith and a tailor, so they can make more tools and more clothes for people.
Mm-hmm.
So right now you're just letting them do what it is they do. Your laborers don't seem like they're doing much. Did you queue up enough for them to do? We want them to take all of this out.
Ooh.
All of it. Because you're going to need it, because you're going to need building materials. And so when the woodcutter gets working, you're going to need logs, because he cuts the logs into firewood in order for them to be able to survive. I think you're going to need another house. I think you need one more house.
Okay.
I'll put it down.
Okay.
I'll just put one there. Oh, you're out of firewood. You're out of firewood already. It's the spring and you're out of firewood. So they really need to get started on this woodcutter.
Okay.
Because right now everybody is in a house except for those 4 people. Those 4 people don't have a house. But you're already out of wood, so you need a woodcutter.
Oh gosh.
So they're almost finished. They're 72%. Yeah, you can click on this and you can keep that there so you can see when it's finished.
It's almost finished.
Yeah.
It's finished.
Okay. So now you need to assign a woodcutter. You can do it from here, or you can just do it from there.
Oh.
So now you got a woodcutter.
Mm-hmm.
But in order for you to be able to keep your woodcutter, you have to keep him in supply with logs. So you have to keep him supplied with logs, or it's not going to quite work out for the woodcutter bow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it looks like right now you need that house because it's early summer, which is still pretty. You're still in pretty good shape. We need to see how much fish they're making. They're making 147 fish this season so far. Probably should have put the fish and dock out here, but we're gonna do some other things in a second to kind of. We're letting the laborers do work. But right now we're just okay. So the houses are done. The houses are done. So what we need to do now is we need roads. You want to build the roads?
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's that. That one is the roads, and you just need a dirt road for now.
Okay.
So build a road across there.
What?
Across the front of there.
Here?
Yep. Meaning across. I said across, not down.
Okay, and then to the woodcutter?
Yes. Okay, now you need a road in front of your houses. It doesn't matter.
Oops,
Did you right click out of it?
Yeah, I think I did.
Okay, build a road in front of your house. The roads help them walk faster to get where they're going. and then build a road in between. You can build a road in between those houses right there.
Okay.
Those aren't the houses, but okay. Go ahead.
Those are the houses.
Those aren't the houses I said.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. So you're getting low on clothes. So you need two things.
We need a tailor.
Huh?
So we need a tailor.
Yes. You need a tailor, but you also, what you can do, in order to get some food, you can make some farms. Straighten the screen back up. You turned it, so turn it back. There we go. Okay. So now we should do farms. They're probably not going to do the farms until later.
Yeah.
But let's build the farms for now. So click on the apple. And that's the farm. The first one is the farm. It's a crop field. Okay. Find a empty area like over here. And you need to build an 11 by 11 farm.
Oh, that is big.
No, it's not.
In my brain, it is.
Just go 11
1,
by
2,
It
3,
tells you how many you got right there.
4. Okay. Oops. Oops. What?
I said 11 by 11.
I'm trying. That. Oh, no,
Look,
10.
it doesn't have to be perfect until you go to let it go.
Let it go.
I'm not here for your shenanigans. There you go.
11.
So when someone's going to get there to move that stuff out of the way, and once they get that stuff out of the way, then that symbol pops up. So you click on that, and then you click on the crop. Click the question mark. You can do squash or you can do potatoes. I would do potatoes first.
What I was gonna say.
Okay. Right now you don't have anybody working there, and right now you don't need anybody working there. But eventually you're going to. So I would say make another one for the squash. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build it up. We're gonna build it up here. We're gonna leave one space for the road, and then we're gonna go 11 by 11. They're gonna take down all of these trees and stuff before you can do anything with it. Now here's the trick. Reason why I said 11 by 11 is because
you need a whole bunch of food? No.
It brings you in a pretty good amount of food, but also you can turn this down and you only need one person to work it. That'll save you on your laborers, because you just had 1, 2, 3, 4 people that just became adults, and now they're laborers. But remember, they're going to be crappy laborers because they didn't go to school.
Ooh, no.
And but it'll be okay.
They're gonna die.
They'll be alright. Okay. So there's your storage is near capacity, so that means you need another place for you to put storage stuff. So there you make a little stockpile, and you want to make a stockpile behind all of this, because back here is where you're going to need stuff. So I'll make a small one. I'll make it 5 by 5. And probably a good idea is for you to make a barn. But you make the barn near your food so that they don't have to go very far to put the food away when they harvest it. Got me? I'm going to click this one, and then I'm going to turn this into squash. And then I'm going to turn the people down. And so now I'm going to go ahead and assign the 2 farmers. During the winter, they do not, during the winter, they don't
work?
When they act as laborers when it's the off season. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put a teacher in the school. The school is built.
Mm-hmm.
And now, when the kids that you see, you have 8 kids.
Mm-hmm.
When they become of age, they will go into the middle slot, which is the students.
Okay.
Now, the hard part is the waiting. It's gonna take a long time for your kids to finish in school. So, all right. So we survived the first winter. Well, we're in the first winter, so we need to prepare for the future. So now you need a blacksmith and you need a tailor.
Yay!
So you need to build a blacksmith and a tailor.
Oh gosh.
You want to do it, or because you just let me start doing it. So you're gonna go here.
Here.
The blacksmith is the anvil.
Anvil, of course.
And then you can just put that wherever you want it.
I'll put it right here.
Do you want to rotate it?
Yeah. Which one
R
was it?
to rotate.
Okay.
Rotate R.
So, boom.
Okay, now you need a tailor. That's the thread and the scissors.
And we will put that right here.
Okay.
Which one rotate? Oh gosh.
Stop pressing the button too much.
Is it this way?
Yes.
Okay.
I told you the little arrows are where the road goes, and pretty much it's the front of the building.
Okay. Okay, now what do we do?
All right. So they said your reserve of iron is low. Another thing you can do, you get iron from here. Until you have enough people to build a mine, you get iron from here. So you're just gonna have to keep telling them to clear area. So you're gonna have to keep telling them to clear this area. Now you can tell them specifically, like if you need iron, you can tell them to just cut trees, just collect the stone, or just collect the iron. But right now you want them to collect it all.
Okay.
So it's the early spring, which means your farmers are now going to start going to work. Yay. But another thing what you need to do is you need to build more roads. So that your farmers can go to work faster. I'll build that right there for now. Then you want to extend this road out. And you're going to put one across here. And you want to build one to your fishery. And this house. Oh, that's the wrong part. Now, here's the problem. You got a tailor going up, but you don't have anything to make clothes out of.
Whoa.
So that's why you need a hunting cabin.
What?
Hunting cabins.
Are they big?
No, it's not big, but the circle is what covers is how much it covers the area.
Oh
so what you're going to do is you're going to build a hunting cabin, and this is kind of a trick. Actually, let's do it this way. Probably the best way to do it is to just build a road, just a random road right here, and this all makes sense later. Crap. Okay, at least that's a straight road. So you built a road. So what you want to do is you want to build 3 main things out here.
Yep.
So you want to build a hunting cabin so that they can hunt deer, and then the leather from the deer they use to make more clothes. Then you want a gatherer's hut. Gatherer's hut is more food, and actually gatherers bring you in a lot of food if you have 4 people in there. Right now you don't have enough people to put 4 in there. So then you're going to need a Forester's Lodge. Forester's Lodge will will cut and replant trees for you. So, because you're going to be getting meat and leather and in food from the gatherer's hut, what do you think you're going to need over here? A place to put it, right?
Yeah.
So, you need a barn.
Barn.
You want to build it or you want me to do it? I thought you wanted to play, right? The first one is the barn.
Okay.
Okay. Turn the barn sideways. It goes both ways. So go up here and put it close to all of that stuff. The red line down the middle, that's the road. So you want it there. And then you want to build a stockpile. So near there where they can put the logs that they gather.
That's a place already, so we put that right here?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
You got it.
Okay. Now what do we do?
You ran out of food. People are starving. Move. Move.
I don't know what to do.
So what happened to the fishery? The fishery's not working?
They're fishing.
They're getting a whole lot of fish. Why are people not eating? People start dying. You lost 2 people.
Oh no!
They ran out of food. What are you gonna do?
Oh no!
There's another one.
Oh no!
But that's a child.
Oh.
So you didn't lose another worker. You lost a child though. Okay. Here comes the problem. When people start dying off, right?
Yeah. What do?
You want to make sure that at least you have one laborer, because if you have a laborer, if a worker dies, a laborer will automatically take their place.
That's good.
Children will just die. Yeah, because you just lost another child.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they keep dying. Sorry about that. So, but if you lose all of your people and you don't have anybody to set as a laborer, when your teacher dies, all of those students automatically become adults.
Oh!
Untrained adults. So you always want to make sure you got at least one laborer that if the teacher dies, then you got somebody to replace the teacher. Yep, you lost two more people, but one of them was a child. Remember, children don't do anything but eat. So
all these names are very weird to read.
They keep dying. They keep dying. They got the food. Like, why are they not getting the food? Okay, so the harvest is coming in, so more food is coming in. Just people hold the hell on. Just hold the hell on right now. Good grief, people.
I'm watching the event log now.
There it is.
Oh my god.
You lost 2 students. So now no one's in the school.
Oh no.
And then a laborer died. The food is coming in. It's right here. It's coming in. You lost another laborer.
Oh my gosh.
I told you, this game, if your builder died, you got one more person. If your teacher dies, you're done. A child died, you're okay. They'll have more kids.
Oh gosh.
You had 19 people, now you have 11.
Oh gosh.
Because they keep dying. But look, the food is there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, a child was born. Okay, let's just wait and let the food stabilize for a little bit because we still don't have a whole lot of food. But we're getting to the point to where we're gonna start needing some. We need some people.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah. Let's look at here.
They're like getting bored. Some of them are dying.
Every once in a while, you gotta look in. You gotta click on the houses to look in on your people and see who's old enough to move out on their own and build more houses. But you gotta get your food under control before you start building more houses, because every time you build a house, they every time you build a house, they take like 100 food.
Oh. I think the blacksmith area is done. It just needs a worker.
Yeah, the blacksmith is done, but the tailor needs more stone. But yeah, they're bringing the stone, but we gotta wrap this up. So this is the first episode. We're gonna go ahead and pause it. This is the first episode of Scar and Poohbear Play Banished, and yeah, we had a little problem. But to be honest, I always have these kind of problems at the beginning. Be lucky it's not a fire. That usually happens to me. I start a new place and then I have a fire and all of the buildings start burning down and I'm like, oh man, I'm screwed. And then that's pretty much how all of my stuff stands. So we're gonna go ahead and put a pause in this, and we will be back very soon with another episode from Pugland.
Yay!